Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to MCOM 201, Intro to Mass Communication. Wow, are we going to have fun this semester? It's an 8-week course provided by Southwestern Illinois College. Of course, you know that. And I am going to be your professor for this course. Tom Calhoun is my name. You may have seen Kristen Rupert Leach as the professor up until recently when you signed up for this course. Kristen is our department chair. She has, during the COVID-19 pandemic, been pulled in a lot of different directions, and she had to unload this course on me. So I'm happy she did, and I'm happy to have you as one of my students here in this fall semester. Actually, it's not a full semester. Of course, you probably know that this is an 8-week course as opposed to the traditional 16-week course. We'll cram a lot of stuff into the 8 weeks that normally would be covered over the course of 16 weeks. So you'll be asked to do double duty each week, essentially double duty each week as far as the workload is concerned. Here's some contact information, some background information about your professor. I have a communication degree, mass communication degree from SIU Edwardsville, and a master's degree in communication from Lindenwood University. Some of you may know me as the PA announcer for the St. Louis Blues and the Gateway Grizzlies. Hopefully, if you're a sports fan, you might have heard of me somewhere along the line. Here's some contact information. Keep my email handy, and any kind of question you might have during the course of the semester, I encourage you to send me an email. I like to talk with students regularly by email as well. I'll also be making announcements on the Blackboard platform throughout the course as I try to distribute information that should be important to you along the way. This orientation video, I'm going to go through some things here on Blackboard that maybe, it should be important to you along the way. First of all, under the syllabus tab over here on the left side on your menu, click on your syllabus, and let's go over a few things from the student syllabus. Again, my name at the top there. It's a lecture course, 3 hours credit. Some contact information. My normal office would be at LA 2372. That's where I run the student radio station on campus. But during this fall semester, the powers that be have decided to give a hiatus to the Blue Storm radio operation, so we're not going to be in the office all that often on the Belleville campus. So again, contacting me by this email address is probably going to be your best bet for interaction with me. Here's your course description. It's a survey of the mass media and its effect on American society and their effect on American society. We'll be exploring major forms of mass media, including newspapers, magazines, radio, television, film, advertising, public relations. We'll get into the internet and all of the things going on in the social media world these days as well. So, also a reminder, medium is singular, media is plural when it comes to anything you might be writing during the semester. There are your prerequisites. All of you, I'm assuming, have met those. Course objectives are there. We'll be, again, exploring and identifying major types of characteristics and functions of the mass media, and you can read the rest for yourself. As far as grading goes, we'll get into that here in a second. Hopefully you've got the textbook. It's the Hansen Communications book, Mass Communication, Living in the Media World. ISBN number is there if you need to order it from the bookstore. You can either have the hard copy or the ebook. I really don't care which you use. The ebook seems to be the way things are going, and it's probably going to be easier for you to tote around if you carry a laptop with you or some other device. The ebook tends to be a little bit easier to work with these days. As far as hard copy is concerned, if you like to mark up your book, highlight important things, then obviously that's the way you should go if that's your preference. But as far as I'm concerned, as your instructor, I don't really care which version of the book you use. The grading system is the traditional grading system. There's 1,000 points available in exams, assignments, discussion forums, which I'll get into in just a second. But 90 to 100% of the points get you an A, and on down the line as far as the grade system is concerned. In this course, you will have 7 discussion forums, 14 chapter quizzes. Each of those chapter quizzes will be multiple choice or true and false, and should take you under an hour to complete. You'll have up to an hour to complete each one. Most of you will not need the entire hour. You'll have 7 video reflections. What those are videos you'll be asked to watch. They'll be available to you in Blackboard. You watch the video, and then you'll write a 1 to 2 paragraph reflection. A reflection means, how did it affect you? Did you enjoy the subject matter? Does it inform you as far as your relationship with the media, your views about the media, and so forth? I'll ask you to write an informal 1 to 2 paragraph video reflection on each of those. We'll have a midterm exam and a final exam, and we'll also have a major project that will be done during the course of our 8 weeks. Now, as far as attendance is concerned, how do I do that in an online course? Well, it's right here for you. Before midterm, the end of week 3, I will make withdrawals. If you, for some reason, fail to log in 7 days in a row and participate in our forums and let me know that you're actively involved in this course, or if you miss 2 assignments in a row, I will withdraw you from the course. It won't be your choice. It'll be my choice at the end of week 3 and before the midterm exam. After the midterm, it's all up to you. I will not withdraw you from the class. If you don't like your progress in the class, if you're dissatisfied with me as an instructor for some reason, if for whatever reason you have to withdraw from the course, you can do that by going to the admissions and registration office and filing the proper paperwork to do that. You don't have to check with me first. If that's your decision, you can just go do it. If you would prefer a withdrawal, a W over an A through F grade, you must request that in writing from me no later than the last day of a regular class or before the final exam. So we'll discuss that if we get to that point in the semester and in your decision process. So that's pretty much all I want to talk to you today about on the syllabus. Student learning outcomes, COVID-19 safety precautions really doesn't apply very much to an online course. There's a lot of other general information here on the course, and in the syllabus that's required by the college, you can look that over at your leisure. Let's look at the course content tab on the Blackboard menu. For instance, week 1, let's get into that and show you a little bit about what you'll be expected to do. You'll be expected in week 1 to read chapters 1 and 2, participate in the week 1 discussion forum, take the chapter 1 quiz, also take the chapter 2 quiz, complete the chapter 1 video reflection and the chapter 2 video reflection. That's the entirety of what you need to do in week 1 of this course. The discussion forum you'll see here, it asks you to go dark, no electronic media for a segment of some day of your choice during that first week, and you can read all the description that we have for you here as to how that will work. I'll even show you down here how you'll be graded on your discussion forum. Your participation is the main thing there, and you can read it for yourself. I'm not going to go into all the details, but it's all right there for you in the description of the discussion forum. There's your chapter 1 quiz, your chapter 2 quiz, and your chapter 1 video reflection, and your chapter 2 video reflection that you'll be expected to write your informal reflection on both of those videos and submit them to me. So that's a typical week as we go through the next 8 weeks together. And as you see when we click on the course content tab once again, all of the weeks are already laid out for you. The major project forum, we'll get to that sometime later in the semester. So there you go. It's all pretty much all laid out for you. Here's a major project forum that it doesn't appear yet because we haven't made that available for you as yet during this early part of the semester. There's a lot of student resources here for you that you can take an advantage of. The book author has a blog that you can look at if you want more information about what he's writing about. If you have the ebook, there's a lot of ways to log in and get more information from their website. So take advantage of all the resources that you have to you. And I think at the end of 8 weeks, you'll be happy with your grade. I am not a tough grader, but I am not an easy grader either. I like to give the people who sign up for the course the grade that they earn. And I do mean earn. You have to earn a grade and put in the work, do the work that's expected, in my opinion, in order to get a grade that suits you at the end of the term. And that's, I think, the fairest way to approach it. Excuse me. Now, if you have any questions about anything, I'm certainly ready to answer those. Shoot me an email, and I'll be happy to respond as quickly as I can. I'll also be making announcements on the announcements part of this Blackboard program on a regular basis. As you can see, there are no announcements on the home page as yet, but a lot of announcements will sort of keep us on track with what's expected along the way. And any developments that occur that are unforeseen at this point will probably show up in the announcements on that home page. Excuse me again. That's going to do it for your orientation. Best of luck to all of you. I hope to meet you in person at some point. But if it's all virtual throughout the 8 weeks, well, I'll get to know you one way or the other. Best of luck to you again, and good learning, everybody.